Let's talk about it real quick. All right, we're just making sure that everything's right. Let's talk about it real quick. Talking about the Kendrick, Rick Rose, the Drake diss is what I'm talking about right now. I don't know how many of y'all are streaming Coachella. I'm streaming Coachella right now, so I'm waiting for Tyler the Creator to jump on. As soon as Tyler the Creator gets on Coachella, I'm gonna jump off this stream. We just on here right now, but let's get some likes going so we can talk about it. Yo, the new battle that just came in. Well, we had two diss tracks that dropped today, right? We had the Drake, and then we also had Rick Ross come back with his response. And I gotta tell y'all, woo! Yo, man, the Rick Ross one, clap, clap. Yo, man, I don't know. I'm just really here to just see what some of y'all think, man. That's what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the Rick Ross diss. Now, the Kendrick one, I know we like. You know, as a matter of fact, let me get the likes up. I'm going to play it in a minute. There was two different there was two different Drake disses, right? Like, he did the drop. That one's kind of hard to find on YouTube because I'm not sure if he's released it on streaming services, but I'm pretty sure that all of y'all are aware, right? Let's see if we can find some of the clips on my phone real quick. It'll probably be just easier to play from the phone, but we can also play from the YouTube. But yeah, I want to know what some of y'all thoughts are, man. Are you Team Drake? Team Kendrick? It seems that the industry is clearly going after Drake right now, right? Am I right or wrong? It seems like they're clearly going after Drake. If we get these likes up and these follows up, that'll be great, man, so we can get this going. Hold on. I'm pulling up the track right now. I'm going to pull it up on Twitter. Let's just see if we can play it on here on the phone. Because it's not really about the sound quality. It's more so about just the lyrics. But Rick Ross's response, I just want to say real quick that his response, if you guys haven't heard it yet, I'm sure it's on YouTube or look up Academics' page. He basically came in and said that you really wanted to always be white, that you got some cosmetic stuff done to your look to make you look a certain way. You know, this was Rick Ross responding on Twitter or IG, right? Yeah, let me do it this way so you guys can see and hear. So yeah, I just want to know what some of your thoughts are, man. What's the census? Can we get some likes going too so we can get this live shared? Because we're going to speak some reality, some knowledge on hip-hop for like the next, I'd say 30 minutes. I don't know where you guys are, but Pacific Standard Time, Tyler the Creator is supposed to hit the stage at 11:40 Pacific Standard Time. I think this is this might be the modern or this. Can y'all hear this? Or maybe I should just play it on the computer.
Never be nobody number one fan. Your first number one, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man zone? This the part with the bite, nigga, what's up? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Extortion, baby, hope career, you been shook up. Cause top so you
yeah, so he's coming back like the whole back-to-back track, as we said earlier. But what I was thinking was, man, the Rick Ross one, yo. And thank you for the likes coming in. I'm looking for the Rick Ross track on YouTube, but the ending I definitely have. Thank you for the likes.
Motherfucking stunt of your life, nigga. Give Weezy some more money, nigga. Give Rap a lot some more money, nigga. White boy, yeah, biggest. It's Rose, nigga. We can do it how you want to do it, where you want to do it, anytime you want to do it. I'm ready.
What up? What up? Thank you, y'all. Thank Divinely. I see the likes coming in. Thank you. I was just jumping on here real quick just to say a few things, but thank y'all, man. I see some of y'all up in here. We should have jumped on here sooner, but we needed to do the whole Coachella thing, so we're streaming the Coachella live. Have some people that are actually over there. But yes, man, that's where we're at right now. We're wondering what's going on with this battle. Like, what y'all feeling? That's what it is. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for the support, man. That's what I'm wondering. Rick Ross sounds like he came in and basically disciplined him. But this is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that how is this diss even real? Because it sounds like to me that both of these cats are on the same label, right? Drake, Rick Ross, all them, you know. And thank you, Divinely, for the support. I really appreciate you, man. Yo, let's play this track real quick. I'm gonna go play the original Rick Ross one. Got it right here. Let me throw that one up real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna play it on the computer just so we can really hear this and go through this and critique this, right? From the act string.
Living fine, I'm getting high as your shit decline. Who believes he moving keys in his Louis V's? Run up on you and snatch your chain, watch you bitches bleed. Feel the pain and just describe how you really ride.
Thank you for the heart, Divinely. Thank you. I appreciate you.
B.I.G. or give a fuck, give you T.I.L.E. You got it.
I'm gonna say this, man. I mean, Rick Ross, the way he started it off was cool. It was all good and stuff, but nah, man, afterwards, I wasn't really feeling it too much, though. But I'm going to tell you this, though, man. I'm going to tell you guys this. I'm going to just drop some knowledge real quick. Drake, to me, is an actor, okay? Like, he is a rapper. He's got some dope albums. I'm not going to say that he don't have dope albums. But let's get this message out here, man. I want to know what some of y'all think. I'm looking for the hip-hop heads. I'm looking for what people saying. Oh, and thank you for the Zodiac Quest that was sent divinely. Really appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the festival bling. Thank you for that. Man, this is what I want to know. Who y'all got on this battle? To me, I feel like this battle could be slightly real, but I'm also thinking that this battle is I think this battle is also being controlled by the powers that be. And you know what? For this special episode, I will actually take some calls. I know I had some people that wanted to talk. Some people wanted some calls. So I will take calls. I will gladly debate on this call. Didn't Rick Ross, speaking of which, we had the last call, right? For some of y'all that was on the last call, that we was talking about Lil Wayne. Thank you for the galaxy. Thank you for the galaxy, Divinely. Appreciate you, fam. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. We got the real hip-hop heads in here to where we know. I know that some people were trying to debate last week or whatever about the Lil Wayne theory, but you know what? I just saw a report that came up that Lil Wayne is actually having a hard time remembering his lyrics. So hey, no disrespect to that. Gotta be cool with Lil Wayne on that one. But I did like the mention of Lil Wayne to Drake on this diss track where he said, yo, what did he say? He said, let me pull up my other phone. He said you copied and paste Weezy style, basically. Like, that's all you did, man. You just copied and paste. You copied Weezy. And Weezy put you on. And back then, you was just cool to be down, which I can understand. This is the problem I think a lot of people are having with Drake. Let me tell you what I think it is. And I'm not a Drake hater. I actually love Drake. Hey, yo, let me tell you this, man. I knew about Drake when he did the So Far Gone mixtape. And I already knew, man, this guy's going to be a star. Let me say this with Drake. I think that he's like a dope rapper, and I think that he's put out some great albums. But I also think that he's an actor. I remember Exhibit had said this, and thank you for the share, Divinely. I appreciate you. What's it called? I think Exhibit, an old rapper, old school rapper, you know now. But he had said there's a lot of actors out there pretending to be rappers. Okay? So I want you to remember that, man. That's the possibility of Drake. That's the possibility of what he is and what he's doing. So let's see. I'm gonna pull up this one track. I want to play you guys some. So you know they put academics, all this in the song. Okay, here we go. I just wanted to play you guys something else. Supposedly Rory and Mal knew.
I don't think he will. But I hope he does, though. Oh, I hope he does.
Yo, more psyops, yo. These are psyops. These are psyops. You're right. We won't play that. We won't play that. We ain't gonna play that. So y'all tell me, man, who won this battle? Who got this battle? Is it Rick Rose? Rick Ross? I mean, because we all jumped the gun, man. When we heard this dick drip, this is the other thing we gotta say, yo, man. That Drake put the diss out, I believe, today, right? Or was it last night? But then Rick Ross responded within hours back. We gotta give him that. Okay, thank you, that boy. I appreciate the comment. Yeah, Ross. That's what we talking about right now, man. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And thank you, Divinely, for all the gifts and the follow. Appreciate that, man. Let me say this real quick. Yeah, man, I think, let me read some of this. Cole said, I'd never beef with a rapper for nothing. If I smoke a rapper, it's going to be legit. Yeah, he did say, what was that on? Was that on First Person Shooter, or what was that on? Why does Cole's apology make so much more sense now? You're the second person that said that. I heard another person say that where they said it for different reasons. Before I say what they said it for, I'd like to know why you're saying that. Ross dropped it 1 hour later. Yeah, something like that. I think it was a few hours later, but yeah, he dropped it an hour later. Yo, where he was calling him white boy and all this, because you know, when you light skin, that's disrespect in the hood to be called a white boy. You know, I mean, well, at least back then it was. Back then it was. I mean, now it's just like, you know, but I know that it kind of was. And so that's what he's just coming with, saying all that. Yeah, it was 2 hours, exactly, that boy. I think it was about a few hours later that he dropped it. But we all saw that clip of Rose in the studio, right? Cole said, I'd never beef with a rapper. So that was on First Person Shooter, I believe. Yeah, did you hear that Drake had said that he says that he doesn't even know if he wants to do the song First Person Shooter anymore with J. Cole? And thank you for the likes coming in. He said he doesn't even know if he wants to do First Person Shooter anymore because of the apology, of the J. Cole apology. Let's see. Middle Child. Oh, yeah. Middle Child. You're right, Cam. Thank you. Middle Child. That's a great song. That's one of J. Cole's best songs. Let me see. Thank you for the follow, Miguel. I appreciate you. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any of your comments. Yeah, man. Hey, Rob Mones. Welcome back. I remember that name. Yo, Ross bodied Drake with that diss. You know what? He kind of did, man. He kind of did. Like, the way Rose got on that track was like an uncle or like a father sonning their kid. Like, hey, you better listen. Like, hey, don't forget who raised you. Don't forget who brought you up in this neighborhood. Don't forget who put you in this game, right? And it's just like, yeah, man. Yo, man, shout out to you, man. Hey, let's get some likes going up here. Thank you for the ice cream, Divinely. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, man. And just like Wu-Tang says, cash rules everything around me. Cream, got to get the money, you know. Speaking of, I just want to say on a side note, right, real quick before I forget, that I got Coachella playing in the background. I'm streaming Coachella. Tyler, the Creator, supposed to come on in about 30 minutes or so. And I got to say, I mean, I know Tyler, the Creator is a great performer. Seen him way before he got big. But I got to say, man, some of these performances that I'm seeing at Coachella just seem to be not as good as it used to be. And thank you, Divinely. Always coming through supporting, man. That's love. Oh, you helped us hit the goal. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, yo. That's real. That's real, man. That's how we get this message out here. And let's get the likes going too, man, so we can get this up. I see we're at about 500 something likes. Let's try to get it up to 1,000 so we can get this message out there on true hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really do agree that Rose came into this battle and said, yo, man, you better listen up, boy. All right, let me see what you guys saying. Thank you. Thank you for the gold, man. Thank you for the gold. I appreciate you, Divinely. I appreciate the support. We're gonna have to like do these more often. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I have this one supposed agency. I don't think they're really a real agency, but they kind of pretend like there's some TikTok agency, and they tell me you should go live every day. And I'm like, yeah, duh. You know what I'm saying? But takes time. Okay, Cole doesn't want no unnecessary smoke with other legends, especially over some fake beef from fans. So you're saying that this beef is fake? Is that what you're saying, Cam? The beef is fake? I mean, I think you could be right. I don't believe the nose job thing at all. Divinely shouts you out. His nose looks the same size. Yeah, I believe that too. But you know what's weird though? Is that if you look at some pictures of Drake before he got really famous, like when he didn't have the beard and he was like, just looked weird, he looked different. His eyes are different. You know what I'm saying? In those pictures. I wish I could like pop it up or put the picture up of his eyes. But if you guys can just Google it right now. Just do a quick Google search. And don't forget to follow Beat Grade too while you guys do that. But you could do a quick Google search and you can see that there's some pictures on Twitter too right now. For those of you that have Twitter, where they have a picture of Drake's face side to side from young to now. And his eye color is different. It's like a light hazel color, where now it just looks brown. So people are saying that he's wearing contacts back then, or he was wearing contacts. Some people are saying that, I don't think you can get an eye job like that, but that's crazy. But yes, he talked about the nose. He didn't just talk about the nose. He also talked about that he got a BBL. Can you believe that? That he did something to his body too. And he said that that's the reason why you wear that weird six-pack outfit on stage, is because you really, I don't know if he's like embarrassed of how his body looks, supposedly, allegedly, or whatever it was. The question is for Jaime Vega, thank you for your comment. His question is basically, or the question we're asking right now is, who's got the battle right now? Drake dropped the diss track today, along with Rick Ross responded. So that's what we're basically talking about right here. Drake did disrespect somebody. Some people are saying that. Some people are also saying that Drake, somebody just wants to dethrone them, or like all these rappers want to dethrone him because maybe Drake has just been in a position of power for too long. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. I mean, respect to Drake. Like I said, let me tell you this, man. In my personal opinion, I don't know the order of the albums, but my favorite albums from Drake is, of course, the first one, Thank Me Later. What was the second one? The second one was Take Care or something like that. Or no, it was the other one. The one with him with the cloud in the background, right? That one was dope. I forgot the name of it, but you know what I'm talking about. That one was dope. The Take Care, whichever order they came in. Like his first 3 or 4 albums. Of course, if you're reading this, it's too late. And then maybe like The Views or a few other ones that he had. Those to me were his dopest albums. After that, I just kind of like, all his music just started sounding the same to me. Kendrick, similar situation. After To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, I thought there was a few bangers on there. Like I like Element and a few other tracks, but I don't really feel that Damn was like really up there for me. And this is why I feel like a lot of times when it comes to hip hop that I'm a little ahead of the average, because I already feel in my head that a lot of these rappers or a lot of these songs are not dope. Like they're whack, they're trash, or they're just aight. And people are like, no, you're tripping. You know what I'm saying? And then like years later, people will finally come around and say, yeah, you're right. That shit was trash. It's like, yo, told you. You know what I'm saying? I was saying Soulja Boy was trash. When Soulja Boy first came out, I already said he was trash. You know what I'm saying? And I still think Soulja Boy is trash today. I thought he was trash when he first came out 10, 15 years ago, and I still think he's trash today. Okay, so thank you divinely for the support. Okay, here we go. Always that track was right. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Hey, this is a big week for me in journalism. I just want to say thank you guys that are watching. Thank you for the likes. Thank you that we got it over 1,000 likes. I hope you guys are following. In case you guys didn't know, I was on TMZ. I wanted the story about Diddy, and we're going to get back to the battle. I just want to say this to y'all. I wanted the story on Diddy, but you know, you're an up and coming journalist. TMZ gave me a shot to be on TV, which I really appreciate. So shout out TMZ. Thank you. If any of y'all from TMZ are watching, I appreciate y'all. Man, that was a great experience. And I just want to say that it just happened like, you know, we did it like a few days ago. So this has been a great week for Beat Grade and for hip hop. So I just want to say thank y'all to those of y'all that are watching right now, that are supporting, liking the channel, following, giving hearts, divinely, especially you. Thank y'all. I really appreciate you guys, man. This is real. And I think that this is the reason why people are mad at Drake. People are mad at Drake right now because I think that once he just got too big. He got too famous. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I just want to put this thing on real quick. Make sure I don't want to miss Tyler. Don't want to miss Tyler when he comes on. Here we go. I know. It seems like we got some hip hop heads up in here right now. We might have to keep this stream going during the Tyler Coachella set, which is cool, right? I mean, who cares? We can always stream. You can always rewind it, rewatch it. But yeah, man, I think that's what people are upset with Drake about, was that he just got too famous. You know what I'm saying? He got so famous to the point to where possibly, I mean, I don't know the man, so I can't really speak on it. And thank you for the likes coming in. But what I think happened is that he just got like really famous and kind of forgot where he came from. You know how some people get so big and then they just like forget who their homies were? And that's the way it sounded like Rick Ross came at him, like kind of checked him like, hey man, you remember when you was just coming up? You was happy to be on the tracks with us, even though you might have gave Rick Ross all his #1 hits because you were maybe younger, you're the new rapper that's coming up. Yeah, Ross had the best diss. Shout out Chris. I appreciate that, and I agree with you. Ross actually had bars. Yep. Was Drake AI? No, he wasn't. It wasn't AI. He confirmed it because he sent the track to Tyler the Creator. Ross won the day. Yep, I agree with you. Yes, take care. Kendrick, body Drake. Yeah, I think he did on the like that. Drake is the new Milli Vanilli. Why would you say that? Because he's singing over... Is he rapping over... Oh, because he has ghostwriters? Is that why? So he's not really writing his lyrics? Well, you know, some people are saying, though, the great thing is that some people are saying that this is probably better than the AI. The drop and give me 50 is not AI. It was proven to be legit, and I'll tell you why. Because Academics was doing a stream right when the track came out, and I believe that Drake and Rick Ross both sent the track to Academics, and he streamed both of the tracks live. And I think what happened was the version that everybody thought was AI was actually a leak. And so who knows if Drake was trying to put it out right now or not, but he just said, F it. I guess since the version is out, that he might as well just put out the original version. So he gave it to Ak and he put it out. So it is official. And the Rick Ross response is official. So I would hope that somebody on Rick Ross's team, if it was AI, would tell him, hey, you know what? It's AI. Don't even waste your time responding to that. Yeah, you're right. Divinely, yes. Thank you for putting that out there. It was real. It's real. Confirmed by Academics and the Rick Ross. And did you hear that Rick Ross actually sent the track to Academics? So the Rick Ross diss streamed on Academics' stream first. So that's some real shit. Like Joe Budden said, man, he's the DJ Clue of this generation, of the whole internet, TikTok generation. Academics is that. What do you mean by your opinion? User 22047024 blah blah blah. What do you mean that it's my opinion? Thanks to Metro and Future. Yeah, you know what I heard some people saying? Some people saying that if it's going to get Drake to rap like this, he needs to be dissed more often. Yep. Yeah. Thank you, Divinely. Congrats to us both. Congrats to us both. 20 versus 1. Yep, that's what everybody's saying. Everybody's saying. First collab album, we don't trust you. Yep, that is true. Drake is just sneaky. He owns all of the money. Okay. Just reading some of the comments. Yeah, he does. Oh, okay. I like this, Divinely, where you say, as a Drake fan, I agree. Remember when he followed one of his troll's wife? Damn, I didn't even know about that. Yeah. You're right. The one on Instagram. You're right. I remember that, where he was trolling him and he said, "Yo, I'm gonna follow your wife." That's some petty yeah. And Drake has that power where he could probably send your wife a ticket to his show and she might want to go. Yeah, Kendrick sneaky. Okay, the Ross diss was nice, but the first Drake diss was fire. Yeah, you know what? I agree with you, man. I mean, what some people are saying is that we have a battle. We actually officially have a battle. The Rick Ross diss kind of almost reminded me of the Pusha T a little bit. Like I said, like when Pusha T came in and come on, man. When Pusha T came in and battled Drake, it was he crushed him so hard that he turned Drake into a father. Come on, man. He made Drake start becoming a good dad and paying child support. Drake was trying to have nothing to do with that kid until Pusha T said something. So, I mean, and the funny thing is that, can you believe, I mean, I think we all agree, right? Unanimously. We all agree that Pusha T won that battle. And can we get the likes up for the truth that we speaking right here? Come on, man. I see there's over 100 people on the stream right now. Like, let's get these likes up, man. By the way, we just hit over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. So make sure you hit up the YouTube channel too. Thank you for the likes coming in. Drake bodied all of them. 624 CSL. How do you figure? Rick Ross? Because I think Rick Ross actually came back, man. Rick Ross came back at him. And the other thing on top of it is that not only did Rick Ross just come back at him, but Rick Ross also came back at him with within hours. 2 hours, right? It was 2 hours. Ish was funny. Okay, who kid leaked it? Pusha. Yeah, Pusha just destroyed him. Like he didn't want nothing to do with Pusha. After the Pusha T diss, Drake responded with an Instagram post. I mean, come on, man. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I heard that part too. I went back and I listened to the track putting or Peanut the Great, if I said it correctly. Yeah, the line about him getting his nails done. Yeah, I thought I heard that. I don't know if you're talking about Rose or Drake, but I think I heard a line where Drake was referring to "let me not do this," or he said something about not doing something so he doesn't chip his nail or something weird like that. I was like, what? Like, what person would say some shit like that in a battle? You see, that's why sometimes I want to tell y'all that this is one of the softest battles I have ever seen. Thank you for the likes coming in, y'all. I appreciate it. So we can get this word out here, this real hip-hop discussion. This is one of the softest battles that I have ever seen. I'm telling you right now, yo, keep in mind, you're right, y'all. I come from the generation of Tupac and Biggie, okay? I come from the generation of Pac and Big, all right? That's my hip-hop. So when I hear this battle between Drake and Rick Ross. Now, I think Rick Ross, like they say, is a little older. I think he's older than me, right? So Rick Ross obviously understands what's up. That's why you could tell when he battled Drake, he came at Drake on some grown man shit. Rick Ross came so hard at Drake right now that it's almost like Rick Ross doesn't even have to be the better rapper. He just came at him kind of like Pusha T did. Like, yo, man, I got information on you that, like, the whole cease and desist letter that he sent to what, French Montana? Come on, man. That ain't hip hop. And like I said, man, I'm not trying to take sides here, because I saw one person commented on my video on TikTok. I don't know if it was on TikTok or Instagram. I'm on all social media platforms, by the way. Just search Beat Grade, BEATGRADE, all over Google. We're everywhere, man. So, but I like to stream on TikTok because y'all are active. So I thank y'all, man. So shout y'all out. But yeah, man, who does that, man? That's why Rick Ross said he stopped following Drake on IG. Because he sent that letter, or he said like, oh, you a snitch, you trying to tell the police, or you trying to send something to French Montana. You know, just some weird stuff that I didn't really know about. I don't think that anybody else knew about it, because I heard people on Twitter talking about like, oh, what was that? Okay, so let's just keep going through your comments here. Drake has just stole other rappers' baby mama. Yeah, I heard that too, but like Academic said, there's no way that these cats, or Joe Budden said too, there's no way that these cats that are 8-figure niggas could be arguing this much over a female or over females. There's got to be something more to this. I think that this is all being controlled by the record industry. That's my theory on this, but I would like to hear what Joe Budden's was. But, you know, he's gotten to a point now where maybe his podcast is too big, that it seems like he can't really tell the truth anymore. Or not that he can't tell the truth. And thank you for the likes coming in. We're at almost 2,000 likes. Let's get it to 2,000. It's not that he can't tell the truth. Joe Budden is who I'm talking about. It just sounds like he has to tread very carefully about the things that he says. Just like he's done interviews with certain people that he's never put out. Because he realized, like, oh, I can't put that out. Like, why wouldn't you put it out? He knows the interview is going to go viral. But he refuses to put it out. Because why? Because he's got people watching him. He's got people in his pockets. He's got people paying money now. And I get it, man. You get to a certain level, now you got people paying you. This is the reason why Academics and Maul from the Rory and Maul show, this is the reason why, thank you for the likes coming in. This is the reason why they're so Team Drake. And then did you see Academic's reaction when he heard the Rick Ross diss? He was just like, oh man. Literally, he was like that. Like he had to like put his head down. Like he couldn't believe that his hero was just getting demolished like that. Like, yo, like your boy is not really a rapper. Drake can rap. But you see, there's a difference between a rapper and someone who can rap. Just like there's a difference between hip hop and rap. Now, I gotta say Drake does know what's up, though, because I know that Little Brother is one of his favorite groups. And he said that Fonte from Little Brother and Ninth Wonder was like his favorite producer. And Fonte, I know, is Drake's favorite rapper, or was, but I know that's really, like, if you go and you listen to Fonte from Little Brother, Drake really just took Fonte's style. He just happened to be able to make it more mainstream. But if you go and you listen to Little Brother, and then you listen to, like, early Drake, it's the same shit. He's actually rapping over Ninth Wonder beats on the comeback season. Let's see some of the comments. Yeah, Drake got to stop with the Make the Stallion flow. I kind of agree with that. It was like the man, Megan Thee Stallion, most overrated. Well, maybe not the most. Glorilla and Ice Spice. Even though Ice Spice got better, but you know, I watched her Coachella performance. It's corny, and if you like authority from somebody, okay, all right. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. We're talking about the battle. For those of you that are just joining in, we're talking about the battle between Drake and Rick Ross. And, of course, Kendrick. But Drake and Rick Ross both put out diss tracks today. El Segundo. Nah, I think Rick Ross might take it to another level. Bro got dirt. Yeah, I agree with that one. Once and Desires. Rick Ross pulled the curtain back. Nose job, reconstructed. Yeah, exactly, man. Thank you, Jamie Vega, for the follow. Appreciate y'all. Wow, man, it's gonna be hard to catch up with some of these comments now. Yeah, Drake. Well, I like Drake's diss response. I think it was the best I've heard him rap in a while. You know, this is what I'm trying to tell you, nine-tailed fox, that Rick Ross, his track wasn't that fire. It was just about the dirt that he got on Drake, or I don't know if it's necessarily dirt. I think it's just the fact that he knows some shit about Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like I said about the whole situation between him and French Montana, he could expose some things. Drake called Tia Kemp real quick. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, BBL nose job. Yep, that's what I'm saying. So Future is right, yeah. Yo, man, hey, this is the difference. Let me just say this real quick. I'm just reading some of your comments. Kendrick, to me, is a real rapper. Okay? Drake is a pop artist. Yes, I agree with you, Yobes. Yes, Drake is a pop artist. He's a pop artist. I don't think Drake is a singer. I think he's a rapper that can sing, but I don't think that Drake is really a rapper. Thank you, NTRNB, for the follow. I appreciate you. I'm just going through some of your comments. Give me a second. I hope you're joking, El Segundo, about that. About Ice Spice is a better rapper. Thank you, Wants and Desires, for your follow. That's what Academic said about Rick Ross. Yes, that he has mafia flow. Okay, so this is what I'm saying, man. You're right, man. Yeah, well, you see, Rick Ross already mentioned the track of him ghostwriting too. Give me a moment, y'all. It looks like Tyler, the Creator, by the way, for some of y'all, is about to hit the stage at Coachella. So we're thinking, you can stream it too, but we're thinking right now if we're going to stream this or come back to this. But I appreciate this great conversation. I just wanted to hit you guys up before it got too late in your town. Did you hear the K-Dot reference track? Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Handsome, for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, Drake the best. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, hold on for a second. Yeah, I feel you on that, El Segundo. Drake did write some of Lil Wayne's music. Yeah, well, you see, did you also know that Drake was supposed to get signed to Rap A Lot? He was supposed to get put on Rap A Lot Records, but never, for some reason he went to Young Money instead. Yeah, he went to Money instead. Drake did write some, that's what some people are saying, man. Some people are saying that Drake wrote that verse. And some people are saying that, yo, man, it's pretty hard for not being AI, Yeah. Yeah, Lil Wayne gave him the track was Forever. And that was a big song for Drake, man, because it had Eminem, Kanye, and Eminem, Kanye, Lil Wayne. So, I mean, you had like the three of the biggest rappers at that time, and still kind of today. And Drake was just like on his way. Yeah, let's keep it going. Well, I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts before I jump up out of here. I mean, it is a successful stream. I appreciate the comments. Maybe we should keep it going. We just had Tyler, the Creator set playing in the background. Watching Tyler, the Creator set while I'm streaming with y'all. I guess we could all watch it together. I just wish I had it on a screen right here. Maybe for the next stream, we'll put up a screen. How many of y'all are also watching Coachella? Or it might be hard if you guys have a phone. But if you have a TV next to your phone, we can stream it in while we can review this Coachella performance. Now, we know that Tyler, the Creator, is also down with Kendrick. So I was actually wondering if Tyler's going to bring Kendrick on stage with him tonight. We'll see. Drake Daños, that's what everybody's saying from the Civil War. True, Nicki did start something. Listen here, Jay Axel. I want to speak on this real quick. I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, Rick Ross was a guard, right? Yeah, I hear that. Okay. Let me say this. I think that right now we're not talking about numbers. You say numbers don't lie. Yes, you're true. You're right. And this is what they were saying on the stream with academics, that even though Drake is, like, let's say the biggest selling artist right now, other than, I don't know, maybe Eminem, hip hop rap artist, right? Drake is the best. All of Rick Ross's hits were with Drake on it. Okay, yes, we know that. Thank you for the universe. Appreciate you. But let me go ahead and say this though, man. I don't think that this battle is really about numbers right now. I think this battle is more so about the fact that Rick Ross knows information on Drake. Like, for instance, he was able to confirm that Drake got cosmetic work done on his nose and his body. Didn't Meg Thee Stallion or some other female rapper, I think it was Meg Thee Stallion, right? That's what somebody said in the comments, that she's the one that started the whole beef, talking about Drake got a BBL. So a lot of people said that those were rumors, which they still could be rumors. But Rick Ross basically is out here saying, no, I got this information just like Pusha T did, right? So I don't think that this battle is really about who sells the most records. I think this battle is more about skill level, and I guess how I can crush you. Yeah, you said Nicki started it after going after Meg. Yeah, you're right. I agree with you. We're going to come to that part in a minute about it being fake. That's all. Drake is definitely an entertainer, that's for sure. So these guys can't just be silent when grow. Yo, by the way, Tyler the Creator has been on stage for about 10 minutes and he's just dancing around. He hasn't even rapped yet. So I'm glad I'm doing this stream with y'all, because I'm wondering what the heck is Tyler the Creator doing right now, man. He's just, unless his mic is not working. Oh, okay, yeah, his mic. There we go. There we go. Now we got Tyler. All right. Let me say this. Thank you, Eugene Martin 7786 for the follow. Appreciate you, fam. We're gonna start doing more of these Drake really tied with K Dot, because Drake had lyrics and K Dot had a good beat. Are you talking about the battle? Oh, okay, the battle. Okay. I could I don't know if K Dot really had the good beat, man. That beat was really just Rodney O and Joe Cooley. Go do y'all research, man. That was a beat from the 80s, mid 80s. Yobes, I didn't realize real dudes actually listen to Drake. Wow. Hey, man, like I said, for me, I'll say that I think his first 3 to 4 albums were pretty dope, were fire. After that, you're right, it seemed like, I mean, Drake always made music for females, but it seemed like he had some tracks in there like the Tuscan Leather. Come on, man, who didn't like Fancy? You know, yeah, you had a few others. The Hell Yeah, right. The one with Lil Wayne. I like that track. Drake's writers working overtime. Yes, they are, man. Let's see if he's gonna respond. What about J. Cole? I think J. Cole's out of this, man. Yeah, as you know. He said he gave Drake. Yeah, hey, if Drake got that BBL, that is crazy, man. Okay, Tyler's rocking it now, by the way, if you guys are watching Coachella. I got my Coachella streaming on the TV. Drake gonna make a disc called 3 a.m. in Miami. Hey, we'll see, man. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes coming in. Jay shut Drake down. Are you talking about Jay on what? They didn't battle though, right? Rapping is like half of the game in this day and age, unfortunately. Can you elaborate on that? What do you mean by that? I thought that it was kind of interesting that that these MCs have to battle each other in order to gain some type of recognition. Ace Billions, thank you for the follow. Appreciate y'all. divinely. If y'all look at old pictures of Drake's tummy, it's always been odd, and that's okay. Yeah, right. Right, you're right about that. His stomach was kind of weird, and then he had a six-pack, and then, I mean, you know, these guys got to be in the gym, though. They're stars, they're celebrities. They got to work on their image all the time. Yeah, shouting, and his whiteness by shouting out Maroon 5 and Taylor Swift. You know, the funny thing, too, is that didn't Drake do a commercial with Taylor Swift? That's the other interesting thing. Rick Ross, nice, low-key. I mean, is it low-key? A lot of people said that, didn't he have a dope-ass verse on The Devil Wears a New Dress, or The Devil Wears was it a new dress? The one with Kanye on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy? That's a classic Rick Ross verse right there. Yeah, can't be talking about Aubrey, baby. Oh, Jay-Z made Drake humble himself? What was that? Was that on the track that they featured on, or where are you saying that? I'd be more excited to see Ross and Drake than K-Dot and Drake. Yeah, that kind of does make sense. Like, K-Dot sounds kind of weird being in this whole battle. Yeah, true. Believe you on that. Yep, shout out El Segundo. I feel you. Nine Tail Fox. Drake gonna... Yeah, okay. We saw her 3 a.m. in Florida. Gotcha. Ross just slayed him. J. Cole folded crazy. Well, Circle Music. Let me say this. Maybe J. Cole didn't fold crazy. I think what happened was he just didn't want to be part of it, man. Yeah, you're right. You got to give Drake respect for that. I mean, Drake. Oh yeah, the Pound Cake track with Jay-Z. It's one of my favorite Drake songs and Drake albums. My point is that these dudes already have their platform. Attacking other artists seems desperate to me. Yeah, man, somebody else had made that point. Why do you have to have these rappers that are all at the top of their game? Kendrick plus J. Cole considered to be conscious rappers. The few conscious rappers that are, that are mainstream. And to have these two go at each other does seem a little strange. Now, I'm going to tell you another thing that a lot of people don't realize, because, I used to work in the record industry. Well, still kind of do, but I used to literally have a job at a mainstream record company. And I'll tell you right now that Drake, Kendrick, I believe, not sure about Rick Ross, but I think so too, and J. Cole are all on the same record label. And if you don't believe me, you can go research this. They're all under Universal. Now, I know that Kendrick went and started his own thing, but Top Dog Entertainment, which was signed under Aftermath Dr. Dre, which is under Interscope, which is under the conglomerate of Universal Music, which is owned also by Cash Money is also owned by Universal. So Interscope, which Drake actually said on the diss track, is owned by Interscope, which is Universal. So it's all the same company, and I think Maybach Music is also a part of Interscope or Universal. So these guys are all on the same record company. Now, if you go back in time, you remember you had Bad Boy with Puffy and Suge. I'm not sure if they had the same distribution. I know they definitely weren't the same record company, but they might not even had the same distribution. Kendrick didn't even really diss J. Cole. Yep, that's true. Quasar, the composer. Yeah. Round 1, Drizzy. Are you talking about with him and Best 247? Are you talking about round 1 Drizzy against Kendrick, or round 1 Drizzy against Rick Ross, or both? Okay. Yep, I could see that. Talked about Lil Kenny wife freaking on the bodyguard. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me make sure. You saying Drake bodied all of them. User 8465918684949. Thank you for the follow. They all started it with Drake watched them all. Okay. 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 Let me see. I'm just seeing what you guys are saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's all universal, man. So what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking that this could be controlled by the record industry, man. This could be a psyop thing, and that academics and Joe Budden and all of these guys are getting paid to basically say this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're basically getting paid to report it. Let's be honest, man. Academics is being paid by Universal as well. He even confirmed it. He confirmed that he was getting paid to talk about Ice Spice. Okay, and I think Cardi B and a few others, and he confirmed it. He said that he went to a meeting. He there's even a video out there, you can search this. It's on TikTok, as a matter of fact, where he says he went to an Illuminati meeting, and they told him that they were going to pay him to talk about Ice Spice and like how dope she is and how hot she is and this and that, and to push her. So this could all be something else going on. And Joe Budden, if you guys go back and you look at, or listen to the call between him and Ack on the stream today, Joe Budden even said, he said, man, there's got to be a bigger picture going on that maybe some of us don't know about, for all of these guys to be going after each other that are eight figure rappers. Drake round 1 of this 20 verse 20. Okay, or this 20 verse 1. Okay, I can see that point. You're not the first person that said that. You're not the first person. Like, I heard a couple people say that they still feel that Drake, maybe. Best 24/7 or 247. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Drake did 7.5. Okay. Here we go. Man, I'll tell you, my favorite rappers change all the time, man. Thank you, Angelo or Angelo 80, if I said your name correctly, for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, true. Yeah, my favorite rappers change all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you right now, my favorite rapper, just to say easily, is definitely Nas. That's my favorite rapper, man. You know, Nas is definitely up there. But like I said, man, it changes. It's like my list, it can't go like in a real particular order. You know, because I got rappers from the 80s that I really like, and then I got rappers from the 90s that I really like. I mean, I like Wu-Tang too. You can take your pick. You know, like Method Man, RZA, Raekwon, I think is underrated. If you guys know about Percy P, mad underrated. I don't know if he's like in my top 10 rappers, but he's definitely like a real rapper, man. That's for sure. Like, that dude is a real... When I watch that guy rap, it's like watching a jazz musician play a trumpet or a horn or something. He's just like, you know. Okay, let's see here. I'm going through your comments. Let me see. Tyler, the Creator's doing his thing right now. I'll tell you guys that. Yeah, I agree with you, Last Kings. I think it is a fake beef and that it's all about money and it's just to like build up the reputation, even though some of these shots do seem kind of harsh, but you're right, they could be just rumors. Marcus, you said, someone please give you a hard Rick Ross bar. I think we discussed earlier, if you were just tuning in, that Rick Ross on Devil in a New Dress with Kanye West is pretty dope. Yeah, Nas definitely. Logic is okay. He's dope. I liked his first album. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it, Malik. Yeah, Nas has been my favorite, man. Come on. Like, who are we to doubt Illmatic, man? Illmatic still to this day is one of the dopest hip-hop albums of all time. You can go listen to Illmatic right now. Right now, today. And that album is still fire. It's like it was ahead of its time, man. The beats... The production is still fire. Darius, Drake is better. Drake is a better rapper, or he's just better. He's just better in this diss. I'm not sure. Drake diss was okay, Once in Desires, but wasn't earth moving. Not top 5 of disses. Yeah, I agree to you. So I guess we can all safely assume that Back to Back was better. Is that what we're saying? What started the beef? You know, a lot of people don't know what started the beef, man. Man, my top 5 changes all the time. Your flyness. Like I said, I gotta put Nas there. I never really I sat down and thought about it, but it just changes, man, because I feel like I have so many different genres to go through too. Like, are we talking old school rappers, new school rappers? I mean, yeah, you could say of all time, right? But then I think you got conscious rappers, and then you got pop rappers, and then you got the entertainer rappers, and you like Rakim is one of my favorite rappers, but it's like, man, like, where do you put him? Because he's just so much from a different world. Darius, thank you for bringing up the Control verse from Kendrick, where he said, yes, I'm here to destroy all of you. That was on the Big Sean track, right? He even said Big Sean. He did the track with Big Sean, and he even said Big Sean. What do I think of J. Cole apologizing, but he still says he's number one? Thank you, user 846-591-8449 for your comment and your follow. I think that J. Cole just apologized because he didn't want to be part of the negativity, but I think that he still believes that he is one of the best rappers, which he is. Ross' whole career is modeled after someone else, bro. A whole correction officer talking about keys and work, bro. Fed. Yeah, who knows, man? He could be an undercover agent. Yeah. True that. He just bullied Drake. Rick Ross just bullied Drake. Viva la viva. Yeah, true. Hey, I'm just happy that Rick Ross was able to respond that quickly, man. Real men beef in the street, not in the booth. Well, different strokes. Like Academic said, we don't want to see any violence come out of this. We want to just see what these rappers can hold as far as their pen goes, right? That's what we want to see. We want to see skill here. I think we all kind of learned from the whole Tupac and Biggie. Okay, Darius, we got a Drake stan in here. Drake stan reported. We got a Drake stan. Drake is the greatest rapper ever. The greatest rapper ever? The greatest rapper ever, or he's just a good... I don't know if Drake is the greatest rapper ever. Hold on. Darius, I can tell that you just joined the chat. Drake can rap, but I do not really believe that Drake is a rapper. I think that Drake is an actor pretending to be a rapper, if that makes any sense. Like, Drake is also playing a character. And I think that is what a lot of these rappers like Rick Ross, Pusha T, Kendrick are basically saying. Not like for instance, Kendrick. I think Kendrick is a real rapper. Like, Kendrick doesn't act at all. You know, I mean, he did some movies. He was on the 50 Cent TV show and all that stuff. He's done some characters. But come on, he was really just playing himself. He wasn't really acting. Drake has really acted where, like, he doesn't play himself. Dude, I was just watching Anchorman. The Anchorman 2. Drake is in Anchorman 2. Drake is an actor. Okay? So let's not forget, man. And he's a very good actor. He's an actor that's playing a role of pretending to be a rapper. And it's so funny that people don't see this. And I think people like Academics see this, but Academics is clearly on Drake's payroll. That's why I'm glad you guys are following me and following the Beat Grade channel and giving the likes and the support, because right now, man, I'm telling y'all the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not being controlled by the Illuminati. Even though I feel like I have had some Illuminati members contact me, but I am not being controlled by the Illuminati. Joe Budden, Academics, they are being controlled by the Illuminati. They cannot tell you the truth about music anymore. They're entertaining to watch, but they can't tell you the truth. I don't think it's fake. K-Dot been throwing shots. Tired of Drake saying he the best. Yeah, I do. I believe it on Kendrick's part. Stillmatic too. You're the man. Yep, that's dope. Produced by Large Professor as well, who's also a dope rapper and producer. Ross is winning so far. Schoolboy Tuna. He's better, period. Better than all the rappers that ever existed. So let me ask you a question, Darius. Are you saying that Drake is a better rapper than Jay-Z, Eminem, and who else do a lot of people say? Yeah, let's say Nas. Rick Ross was pretty good on that one song. Okay, that's not a bar. Yeah, Drake, a better actor for sure. Yes, he is, Wonder Bread. Your flyness, I'd say Nas is definitely in my top 3. I'd have to think about the other 2. Drake the GOAT. Don't get mad at me. Drake diss was fire and everyone mad. The Drake diss was alright. I wouldn't say it was fire. It wasn't fire. But it was cool. I mean, it sounded like back to back. It was just like a part 2 of back to back. Even the beat sounded cool. Okay, give me a second, y'all, man. We got 80 comments in here. I'm trying to go through like all of y'all comments now. I can't even keep up now. Y'all didn't hear the lyrics. Have some break. Give me a minute to go through these comments. Can y'all do that? Drake been the GOAT. If it was fake, J. Cole wouldn't have backed out. I think that even though J. Cole backed out, it still is fake somewhat. Because you don't have to have it be real to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to have the battle be real to want to back out. You could just go in and be like, you know what? Forget this. I don't want to do this. I didn't sign up for this. And I think that's kind of what J. Cole is. Like, some people said that that's probably one of the reasons why J. Cole backed out of this. Is because he knew it was fake. G. Williker, 6969. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. So many different lanes. Okay. Divinely. The Young Money president and TDE manager were throwing jabs at each other on Twitter today too. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that too, Divinely. And by the way, Divinely, if you're on Twitter, you can also follow Beat Great at Twitter too. That's where I usually cast out all my thoughts. And then the ones that hit or the ones that resonate, I say, okay, I'm going to do a live stream on that topic. Rick Ross was good on that one song. That's not a bar, bro. Okay, well, I don't really listen to all of Rick Ross's songs like that where I can repeat his bars verbatim. I just knew that was a dope track. I mean, we could just pick any bar on that verse. I think he was spitting bars. Is that what they say? Spitting bars? So it doesn't matter. We pick whichever bar we want. Rakim definitely is the god of the MCs. I mean, come on, man. Without Rakim, I don't think that hip hop would be where it is today. I mean, it would have. Like, you had LL and Run DMC and all these other people, but I don't know, man. Something about the Paid in Full album was just like Rakim was coming with the lyrics that like made you think, you know. Run DMC was like kind of popish to me too a little bit. Like I said, I'm just getting to your guys' comments right now, but I'm not a big Rick Ross fan like that. I just think that he definitely set the record straight with Drake right here. Give me a second to come on. I'll throw some of you guys on in a minute. You can request to talk to me in just a second again. Let me just go through some of these comments. People act like like it wasn't a diss, but it really was. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, your flyness. Yeah, Tyler's killing it right now at Coachella. Thankfully. We saw Tyler before he got famous too, man. I'm going to tell you right now, I knew Tyler, the creator, before he got famous. I'm going to tell you, he's not the only one. Post Malone too. But Tyler, the creator, actually really knew pretty well. If I knew Tyler, the creator, was going to get as famous as he did, man, I would have been sending him some beats, interviewing him, doing all kinds of shit. Like, we were just hanging out, man. Like, he knew some mutual friends. We all had some mutual friends. You believe he's an actor? That'd be embarrassing since he's out here selling the real rap selling the real rappers. I'm not sure if I really understand what you mean by that comment, but okay. Yeah, Drake is an actor. He's a good rapper, though. Don't get me wrong. He can rap. He can rap. Do you guys understand what rap is? Rap is a culture, dude. It's just because you go into a booth and you start rapping, like Megan Thee Stallion. It doesn't mean you're a rapper. To be a rapper, you have to also be part of the culture. You see, this is the thing that some of you young bucks don't realize, is that back in the days, you know, and thank you, Viva La Viva, for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Y'all don't realize, man, that back in the days when you rap, you couldn't just be a rapper. You were considered whack if all you did was just rap. You had to know how to dance. You had to know how to DJ, or at least be part of the DJ community. And you had to know how to do graffiti. Like, you had to have some kind of graffiti skills. You didn't have to be the best graffiti artist, but you had to also know graffiti. So if you only rapped, but you didn't dance and you didn't do graffiti, like, they didn't really care about DJ too much because they knew DJ was like, it's kind of like was rapping. But if you didn't do graffiti, like get up on the walls and like, oh yeah, there's my piece on the wall on that train right there. But you rap, but you don't piece, you don't throw up pieces, you were considered trash. So that's what I'm saying, because you know why? Because you weren't part of the culture, or you weren't about the culture. So that's what's going on right now, man, is that you got these people that are in the culture right now that really ain't about the culture. They're just in it to make some money. They're just in it to make some money, be famous, do all that, you know what I'm saying? But they're not really in it for the culture. You feel what I'm saying? Let me give you an example, man. Let me give you an example. I was watching a Rolling Loud interview when Rolling Loud was going on, and just making sure I didn't miss nothing in the comments. And they were interviewing, I think City Girls, the City Girls, which we all know is trash. But they were interviewing them, and they said, "Oh, by the way, did you guys?" The host said, "Did you guys know that today's the hip hop anniversary? When we had the anniversary of hip hop?" And they were like, "No, we didn't know that it was." And then even the host said, "Yeah, neither did I. They just told me to say that." Okay, let's see what's up. I'm trying to get to you guys' comments. I don't know if you're talking about me, Marcus, saying, "Bro, this guy don't listen to hip hop at all," or if you're talking about somebody else. But I can tell y'all straight up that I know rap better than 90% of y'all. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. You know, because it's like don't even get me started, man. Because it's like, man, some of these cats, like I said, they want to talk. It's funny how they also want to shit on hip hop from back in the 90s. But a lot of these people, a lot of these youngsters that are rapping today, they're just rapping over 90s beats. Coi Leray set at Coachella was just a bunch of songs that already came out. She rapped over Salt and Pepper, she rapped over Ice Cube beats, and she rapped over Busta Rhymes beats. It's like, damn. Let me make sure I'm going through you guys' comments. Yeah, it is all entertainment. Yes, I do agree. Kendrick diss was pure shock value. Somebody said that Drake is better than Jay-Z. Chat, what's your thoughts about that? Let me see. They just spew each other's opinions and facts fueled by hatred. Okay. So I see you guys have your little battle going on in here in the comments. Yeah, it's good comments though. It's interesting. Yeah, KRS-One, thank you. And we did an interview with KRS-One. Shout out KRS-One. What do you guys think of Tyler, the Creator? Oh yeah, Bob Deep, man, for sure. Thank you, Brian, for the share. I think Rick Ross is better than Flo Rida. I'm just reading some of the comments. True. Probably. You're probably right. You're probably right about that. Shout you out, Cartel says. I agree with you on that. Are we talking about rapping or all the other shit? Well, thank you, Husto, for the follow. Appreciate you. I'm gonna come back to that. Let me just go make sure I get through these comments. We can talk about whatever on the hip hop. That's what I do all day. So it's like, let's talk about hip hop. Oh yeah, thank you, Giovanni. Return of the G by Outkast. Andre 3000 is definitely, I could say, in my top 5. Thank you. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to just shout out a top 5 and not really take the time to think about it. So yes, Andre 3K is in my top 5, which I will say that I don't think there's a lot of rappers that are better than him. Yeah, Jay-Z did. A lot of people don't know that Jay-Z took from Big L. Big L's another one. See, are we talking about rappers that are still here, or are we talking about rappers that are not here anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like when people say, who's your top 5? Are we just talking about all time? Doesn't matter if they're still around or not? Because Big L, I think, could definitely be on that list, you know? Benjamin Pickney, thank you for the follow, if I said your name correctly. Yo, Marcus, you don't know shit about hip-hop if you saying Macklemore is better than anybody. Unless you trolling. You probably think that he should have won the Grammy over Kendrick for Good Kid, Mad City, right? Y'all think that? Yeah, Big L was definitely better than him. You could even see that in the comments. Whoa, geez, thank you for the follow. Yo, this is what I'm saying, man. Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Macklemore is like one of the rappers that had the hardest fall-offs of all time. He had the hardest fall-offs of all time, man. The guy came in and won a Grammy, right? He won a Grammy. And then after he won a Grammy, he just fell off. He just fell the heck off. Yeah, Guru for sure. This is a dope Tyler track right here. Woo! Yeah. Master Ace. Wow, you really came with Sir Mix-a-Lot, huh? Okay. 1Gs, thank you for the follow in case I didn't say that right. Okay, yeah. You can't be free till you can't be with me. Yeah, Big L is definitely better than Jay-Z. You can see that Jay-Z wanted to be like Big L. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I see we got some real heads up in here. Because if you guys are saying Gangstar, Big L, let's see. Actually, I got my list right here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yo, thank you guys for the stream too, man. I appreciate it. We're streaming right now through the Tyler the Creator set, but I'm feeling the comments, so we gotta keep it going because we having a good discussion right here. The Drake diss is real, Dar. The Drake diss is real. It's been confirmed by and some of y'all can help me moderate this. For those that are just jumping in the chat, some of you can respond back to them and let them know. Yo, just to let you guys know, A$AP Rocky just hit the stage with Tyler the Creator. A$AP Rocky is on stage right now with Tyler the Creator. Big L better freestyle. I'm gonna run this Coachella stream back. Just to let you guys know. Big L better freestyle than K, but K dot make better songs. Yeah, I feel you. Okay, I feel that, T dot. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Nihuchi or Nuhuki. Follow me. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Viva la Viva. Most females do love Drake, but that's cool though. That's cool. I respect that. I like Drake too. Hey, don't get me wrong. Like some people think I hate on Drake. I like Drake too, man. He got some good songs, man. He got some good albums. My favorite album by Drake is actually his mixtape, man. The So Far Gone, where he's rapping over Kanye West beats. I actually feel like he made some of Kanye West's beats from 808s and Heartbreaks or whatever from that album. I feel like Drake made those songs actually sound better. Lupe Fiasco deserves some respect too. Food and Liquor was amazing. Yes, you're absolutely right. That's one of my favorite albums. And Lupe Fiasco actually shouted Beat Grade out. So shout out to Lupe Fiasco and Royce the 5'9". Yep, Gangstar full clip. Okay, so you know what's up. Hey, let me tell you something, Ray. I used to work at Virgin Records. So I worked that album, Moment of Truth. I pushed that album. I worked in the street promotion department for that. And thank you, Ray, for the follow. Appreciate you. I could tell that you're a real hip-hop head, so thank you for the follow. We plan to have more discussions like this, and I see that you know what's up, so I appreciate that. It's always good to have real people following that know what's up. Hard to Earn, one of my favorite albums. Hold on. Make sure I got you guys coming in right. We had one troll that was up in here. I don't see them up in here no more. They must have jumped off because I was like, hey, I'm ready to debate you, man. You want to, like, if we talk about hip hop, like, let's talk about hip hop. Like, what you trying to say that we don't know about hip hop, yo? Yo, Drake is a good rapper. He's a good artist, but I'm telling you, he's not about the culture. I think that's what people are upset about. Hold on. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Dar. I agree with you on that. Drake is just doing the same thing he do to Pusha T, but I want to see it. What do you mean by Drake is doing? Well, okay, maybe. Del the Funky Homo Sapien, definitely one of the best albums. Oh, thank you, Ray, for the heart. Appreciate you. Wow, much love, much love. Hold on. Big L was the second coming of Rakim. Cool G Rap King. Lupe's underrated. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I feel like I agree with you, Viva La Viva. I feel like Kendrick is gonna come back and ether everybody. I think he's going to. The Hypey Hokage, who is my favorite rap group of all time? I'd say Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang Clan, definitely. Ninth Wonder is definitely one of the best producers of all time. I agree with you on that. Sarah Beer, thank you for the comment. I appreciate you. It's good to have some females up here in the conversation too. Hip hop gets too male dominant sometimes, and it's good to have other energy in the comments. So I appreciate y'all. Drake has shouted out many legends in rap. Yeah, yes. Doesn't he have a song called Wu-Tang? Drake is a great artist and makes great music, but Kendrick and Cole are better MCs in general. You know what, Dar? I think I agree with that. Shaking my head. Did anyone catch Drake's subliminal, though? Drop and give me 50 push-ups, a.k.a. Pusha T? I don't know. Was that what he meant? The Locks were definitely underrated. Oh, thank you so much, Ray. I appreciate you for being down with this live. Thank you. That makes me feel good. You just made my day. I was gonna shut this off because Tyler the Creator is on right now, but I guess I'm like, we could just rewind it and watch it again later. So thank you so much for that comment. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's funny too because I've been watching some lives and I wish I could like that comment. That's a great comment. Thank you so much, Ray. Appreciate that. Yeah, because it seems like now, I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like when I go on TikTok and I look at the lives, I used to remember people used to have real discussions like this, but now it's like everybody's just on here selling something. They're just like, oh, buy this, buy that, which is cool. I understand we all got to make our money and why not use TikTok to do it, but I don't know if it's just my feed and my algorithm, but you guys tell me too, like, is that all you see on the live streams now, or just people selling stuff, or are there people actually having hip-hop discussions? Stop the J hate. 7 straight summers, nobody did it like him. I agree with you. Once in Desires, once again. Wu-Tang is forever. That's a good point, man. Shout out to the Wu. Thank you, Jerome McKay, for the follow. Appreciate you. Helter Skelter. Yeah, man. Come on, man. Black Moon. I was just tweeting a Buckshot from Black Moon on Twitter, man. Buckshot just gave us a shout out and followed us. Finally, someone not biased and can separate the two. Yep. Someone told me Ken came for Drake because Kendrick came for Drake because he didn't like I don't know if that's true. Maybe because J. Cole and them were collaborating, but I think it was also because Drake just keeps saying that he's number one or the big three, and Kendrick is like, I'm not trying to be part of your big three. Cool Keith, definitely. KRS-One, Most Def, shout out. Most Def, Black on Both Sides is one of my favorite albums, and of course, Dale the Homo Sapien. Yeah. No, the AM and PM series by Drake is dope. Man, the old Drake was dope, man. Like, that's what we're saying. The first 4 or 5 albums. Thank you, Ray. Again, appreciate the support. I love real hip-hop heads that jump into our discussions and that tell us what's up. It's actually my favorite Tyler song. One of my favorite Tyler songs on in the background. Can y'all hear that? Frank Ocean. He's playing the Frank Ocean verse. Woo! Yo, they're rocking the Frank Ocean right now. My bad, y'all. This all started with the Control verse. The Control verse was really old too, yo. Jadakiss. Jadakiss is underrated, yo. Yo, Pusha T is underrated. Pusha T is underrated. Somehow Kanye is about to make this about him. Yes, divinely, I appreciate it. Hey, Kanye, one of my favorite rappers too. I can't lie. And producers. Maybe because I knew about him before he got big. Okay, here we go. Wu was crazy. Should have had a longer run. I mean, they got a pretty good run, but I feel you. I think only their first 2 albums were really dope. I just see all people either yelling at each other to those gift battles or whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Ray. You're right. They're not really talking about nothing. They're just trying to win gifts. Just like, oh, yeah, we almost got it. We almost got the gift. Yeah, man. TikTok is making some people dumb. You know, hopefully I could come on here and speak the truth and speak the real. I understand that we got to hit the lives sometimes to get out there and reach people, because I think that TikTok sometimes, I got to watch what I say, because sometimes when I start talking about stuff like this, they start doing weird stuff with my videos. But some of my videos, I feel like they don't want to push them out there because maybe I'm just speaking too much truth. So I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm not trying to play those games. I actually had a couple people that try to request to like do a game with me right now. I'm like, yo, this ain't this type of stream, man. I'm not on here to play games. We on here for real, yo. Or people doing tarot card readings. I can see that. Let's see here. Trying to go through. Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah, the favorite too. Yeah, this is it. Is that going to end well for him? Okay, Ross ain't made no music in years. Drake gave him... Yeah, you're right. We had that conversation already about how Drake gave him number ones. Look, we're not talking about record sales here, and we're not talking about Billboard charts. You know, like this is one thing I was going to say. When people want to have the discussion of hip-hop, it's like, yo, man, can we like forget about record sales for a minute? That's the thing that the industry tried to push on you. Yes, that's dope, but you guys got to understand a lot of this is fabricated. A lot of it's fabricated. Like, for instance, I'll give you an example. Taylor Swift has over 200 million followers on her Instagram, right? But when she goes out to tell people to make an action to vote, or when she told everybody to vote, only 80,000 or less than that. I think it was like 30,000 people signed up. Now, you're going to tell me that someone that has that many followers can only have that type of an impact? So I'm trying to tell you that a lot of this is fabricated. I'm sure some of y'all on the stream know about Russ, right? The rapper Russ. He basically said that a lot of these labels fake the streams. Like, yeah, they're probably getting millions of streams on their own, but they're spending money, they're farming, they're doing something to like push it up to make it look like, oh, this artist is look at Ice Spice, yo. Ice Spice is a perfect example. Come on. You're going to tell me that ain't fabricated? Like, she's getting 60 million streams per month? Come on, man. You think that 60 million people are really listening to Ice Spice every month? Maybe now. But in the beginning, when she first came out, I mean, she had the munch. I don't know. I can't see. Yeah, thank you. I love that song too. I can't see 80 million people listening to Ice Spice. Damn, Tyler's rapping over MF Doom beats or Madlib beats. There you go. Yeah, how many of y'all know about Doom? What happened? What about MF Doom? See, that's what I'm saying, man. We talking about Drake. I haven't heard one person bring up Madlib or Quasimodo or Doom. That's all we ever talk about. You know, and by the way, most streamers like academics that got comments coming in like this usually have moderators that read. Oh, Marcus, I see you're back. Y'all, he can barely read. He can barely read. Oh, nah, it's because I have too many comments coming in and I'm too popular, more popular than you. Why is it always the people that don't have profile pictures talk the most shit? Can somebody answer that to me? It's always the people that don't have profile pictures that always are the ones that talk the most shit. Let me tell you guys something. I've been doing hip hop streaming for okay, that's good, Holly. I appreciate it. That's good. That's good you talk shit. I like people that talk shit and that can show their face. Because like let me say something, man. I've been doing streams for a long time and doing YouTube for a long time. That people that the ones that got something to say are always the ones that never show their face. But it's all good, man. You probably just some like little 12-year-old punk kid, whatever. You're not gonna do what they did to what did they do to that one streamer, Kai Sanat or Aiden, that reacted to you guys, reacted to you trolls? I'm not gonna, yeah. Or he's 39 living in his mom's basement, right? That's what I'm saying, man. It's like, it's funny. By the way, I looked you up, dude. I looked you up. I see you only got 85, you only got 15 followers. Should I even address somebody that has 15 followers? Should I even address them? Listen, this is going to tell you something, man. I don't care how famous I am. I don't care how famous I am, dude. I'll address someone who's only got 15 followers with no profile picture. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Lil bro vibes, exactly, man. You know, like this is what they try to do. So let me say, man, trying to say, oh, you don't know hip hop. You don't know hip hop. Tell me what I need to know about hip hop. What I need to know all of Rick Ross's verses to say that I know something about hip hop. How about this, man? Why don't you name me 5 rappers that came out between the year 1991 and 1995? Can you name me 5 rappers or 5 rap groups? How about that? That's what I need. That's what I need, man. You know? All right, so here we go. Well, the point is that I'm more famous than you. That's the point. But yeah, definitely a top 3 current rapper based on female. All right. Well, I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. We're talking over the Kendrick, we got Tyler playing in the background. Yeah, thank you, Anthony Ultimate, because they hide and they can't live with themselves. Yes, you're right about that. You're right about that. People got a lot to hide, right? T-Dot, you can't imagine driving around listening to a song with your boys. Yeah, I believe that. I'm Team Kendrick too, Holly False. I think that Good Kid, Mad City. Hold on, you're right. Let me get the Tyler shit real quick. Give me a second. Man, Tyler's doing all of his classics right now, by the way. Amazing. I think Kendrick, Good Kid, Mad City, one of the best rap albums of all time, yo. Kendrick's first album, for those of you that don't know, one of the best rap albums of all time. And yo, I've been on this stream longer than I expected, so I may have to go get my battery. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, thank you, Husto. The new rap is not on the level of 90s rap. Not at all. Ice Cube is definitely up there too. Ice Cube came out in the 80s with NWA, but Ice Cube put out his solo album, I believe, America's Most Wanted, which came out in 91. There's some facts right there. Actually, Marcus, to tell you real quick, Hey Marcus, do me a favor. Check the YouTube. Check how many followers I have on YouTube. Look up YouTube at Beat Grade. Don't just judge me for TikTok. Look up my YouTube channel. By the way, we're almost at 5,000 followers on YouTube, on TikTok. By the way, to read the stats again, we're over 4,500. Thank you, Derek, for the rose. Thank you. Check my YouTube channel. Check the YouTube channel, and then get back to me. Get back to me after you check that. It's Beat Grade all around. You can Google Beat Grade, by the way. Check out the Facebook too. We got 13,000 followers on Facebook, by the way. And I don't even take Facebook seriously. So don't just judge people by TikTok. You know what I mean? TikTok is, we jump on this app ever so often. But I love y'all. I love y'all, man, because you guys are active here, and I love that. Kendrick is king. Love Tyler as well. Hey, Tyler is rocking Coachella right now. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't think the Kendrick diss, Ken G, I don't think the Kendrick diss was cold. I don't think it was that cold. Love J. Cole until he changed. Here we go. Rakim. Yeah. Binary Star. Wow. You must be from the West Coast. Sarah Beer, if you know. You must be from the West Coast, because not too many people know Binary Star. And thank you, Sarah Bear, for the follow. Just found you right now. You know, no, you didn't get me upset at all, Marcus. I just wanted to tell you that. I'm just trying to go through the comments. If I was really upset, I would have blocked you or muted you like most people do. But I don't want to. I don't fear the haters. I like to have the haters on the call too. And by the way, I still see that you have 15 followers. I just gained about 100 followers since I've been on this live. How many followers did you just gain in the last 20 minutes? How many followers did you gain in the last 20 minutes? Yeah, exactly. So anyways, Cole will always be the truth. Yeah, I respect J. Cole. I think that J. Cole is definitely that. Kendrick, the better artist. J. Cole wins bar for bar. Yeah. Kendrick is the better artist. Yeah. That's true. That's true. I don't know, man. I feel like Kendrick and J. Cole are kind of like right there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we will get that Kendrick J. Cole album. Who knows? What do y'all think? Poll on Twitter. I agree with you. If you have to listen, 75% of the people are choosing Drake. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would have to say, man, that's a tough one. That's a tough question, man. Kendrick is definitely, if I have to look at the three, for me personally, I'm definitely putting Kendrick over Drake. I'm definitely putting Kendrick over Drake. Even that last album that Kendrick put out, the Steppers, Mr. Morale or Steppers or whatever the heck it's called. I didn't really love that album, like I'm sure most people felt, right? But he does have a couple bangers on there, man. The Savior is not your savior, can't be your savior. You know the song I'm talking about, right? That song right there, I think it's like better. That one song alone is better than like Drake's For All the Dogs whole album put together, in my personal opinion. Like, come on, man. That Sexy Red song with SZA, the get hands on your knees, let that coochie breathe. Come on, man. That shit is stupid. It's dumb. Like, at least Kendrick, you know, got something to say. And I respect that. I always respect a rapper that has something to say. You know what I mean? J. Cole wins bar for bar. Lloyd Banks. 50 was always my favorite from G Unit. So favorite solo rapper. You know, to tell you the truth, I actually like Tony Yayo better than Lloyd Banks. I actually feel like Tony Yayo was a little underrated. I agree with you on that, Adrian. I agree, or Aiden, excuse me. Kendrick can make a better produced song, but Cole got the better pen. Yes, definitely Banks too. Okay. Drake makes better songs. Kendrick got some songs too, man. Come on. On Good Kid, Mad City, we can't forget Money Trees. Money Trees is a straight up classic, not to mention Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, Swimming Pools. I mean, come on, man. There's so many classics on Good Kid, Mad City. But I know a lot of people are gonna bring up. Wow, he brought up Charlie Wilson too. A lot of people are gonna bring up "To Pimp a Butterfly." I mean, come on, yeah, it's gonna be all right. These walls. Okay. I hear you, T. Dot. I see you. I personally think Kendrick's bars are better and more complex. His lyrics are studied at universities. Good point, man. Mr. Morale and the Big Servers was midi. Yeah, it was. But there was a couple of songs on there that were clean. Yeah, I agree with you on that, T. Dot. For 50. What about Anderson .Paak? You know, it's funny, Saber, that you, sorry if I'm not saying your name right, Saber, that you bring up Anderson .Paak. I actually knew Anderson .Paak before he became famous. He used to perform at this one bar down the street. And if I knew that Anderson .Paak, again, man, it's like Anderson .Paak, Tyler, the Creator, Post Malone. These are people that I slept on, man. So that's what I'm going to say, man. If you guys are ever out and you see a rapper or an artist who you think is kind of dope, don't sleep, man. Like, take a picture with them or talk to them. Say what's up, because you never know, man. I respect Anderson .Paak. Do I listen to British rappers? I listen to rappers from all over the world. If people think Kendrick is good, which he is, Lupe track, yeah, true. Okay, I agree with you. Hey, a lot of people will like Lloyd Banks over Tony Yayo, if that's who you're talking about. I don't know. I just kind of prefer Tony Yayo's delivery. OT the Mexican, yes. Holly Fall, if I said your name right, sorry. Holly Falls 231, yes, you're right. OT the Mexican, I saw him at Rolling Loud, right? I know he's not the best lyricist, but ASAP creativity from start to finish on a song is amazing. I agree with you. Kendrick Lamar has a short man's complex. Are you talking about Napoleon? The Napoleon syndrome. Hold on, y'all. Hey, like I said, I was on this stream a lot longer than I expected, man. I got to get my charger before my battery goes out. Wait, I think... Are you talking about Lil Dicky, Dar? When you said Dave? I think Dave is a better artist and rapper than almost anyone inside the big three. You're not talking about Lil Dicky, are you? Really? And the rest of the song, okay, it's my birthday, gonna get high if I want to, really. And the rest of the song, don't connect, just BS. Okay, Ray, I hear you on that. Dave East is definitely dope. Dave the British rapper. I gotta look him up. Thank you. See, that's why I'm down to do these streams. That's why I'm down to do these streams, man. We're gonna find out new artists. Hey, I was about to say, I hope Tyler the Creator didn't just bring SZA out. Is that SZA? I thought I just heard SZA. Okay, Drake. Hold on, y'all. Short jokes are such an easy shot considering a short man shook the entire industry of tall men. Good point, Divinely. Great point, Divinely. See, that's why I'm glad you follow me and you support, because I can tell that you're a real person, knows what's up. Yeah, man. When we talk, listen, we're talking about rap here. We're not talking about how hot or high or tall the height of a man. We're not talking about that. And we're not talking about, well, I guess Rick Ross was talking about body shaming, right? And a lot of people were saying, who's Rick Ross to body shame somebody, right? Drake, I feel, isn't an artist and just tries to get it on the charts. Yeah, Drake clearly has the machine behind him, Ray. That is the reason why I think a lot of these rappers are trying to dethrone Drake, is because I think a lot of people are just tired of him being like mainstream and I'm the best, I'm the greatest, I'm on the charts, I sell the most records, I got the most streams. I'm gonna check him out for sure, Dar. He sounds familiar. Dave sounds familiar, but I'm not sure if I heard him. Yeah, JPEG Mafia is dope. I actually saw JPEG Mafia in Texas at South by Southwest. He's pretty dope. And we talking hip hop, right? Yeah, we definitely talking hip hop. We always talking hip hop, mostly here. Bald Eep, thank you for your comment. Drake is a cool, casual spitter, but he's not on that level for battling. Thank you, Dar, for the suggestion, man. I'll take a screenshot of that. Yeah, Psychodrama from Dave. Okay, I will make sure to go. The short man got the tall man apologizing and crying on stage. Good point, Divinely. Drake learned from Hov. Drake didn't go the Nas route. Some people want respect. Can you elaborate that, Anthony Ultimate, a little bit? I'm not sure I understand that comment. Yeah, if Drake wanted to, he could make songs like his diss every time spinning, but okay. Well, I'll tell you who's an industry plant, Ray. It's definitely Ice Spice. She's definitely an industry. Carlitos, what's your thoughts? Who you think won? I think that, yeah, that's a good question. I never really thought about that. I'm just analyzing the whole battle. Let me read the comment about thing. I think that Kendrick just shocked everybody. He put out the shock value. And then I think that Drake had a good response today. I think it was one of his best responses that he came back with in a long time. Wait, I was just reading this comment from Jay. Thank you for your comment. Rap community is so overly toxic. Drake ain't top for nothing. Machine or not. Okay, I feel that. Ready for the Rocky album. Hey, did you see that Rocky just performed at Coachella right now? Oh, they're doing okay. Ice Spice is the best wordsmith since the beef started. I think we all can agree. And Dojia6221, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, fam. Did he bring out Callie Euclids, or however you say your name? All this shit. Yeah, exactly. The East versus the West. You're right about that. Yeah, they went commercial. All right, let me go back to this one question, man, that somebody had asked. So I was going back to who I think won. I think that Drake's response to Kendrick and Rick Ross and all that was fire, yo. I actually think it was a good response. But I think that, Callie Euclids did come out to Coachella. Of course she did, right? Is that how I say her name? The girl that song with Tyler, the Creator? Y'all know this song, right? But long story short, because I want to answer your question, I think Rick Ross came back and kind of sunned Drake, though. I don't think that Rick Ross's response was like, oh, the greatest response. But I think that Rick Ross's response is, I think it was dope, though. I think it was a good response. Like, it was like, hey, man, you know, you better step back a little bit. Like, we knew you before you was famous. We knew you before you got the power that you got now. So that's why I gotta respect Rick Ross. Hold on, y'all. I want to make sure I get this. All this shit. Okay, here we go. Drake. Reading the comments. Give me a second. You know, usually we got moderators that read these comments back, but I want to make sure I get through mostly what everybody's saying here. Oh, Ray, yeah, let's do it. Talk about why I get the vibe from Drake. I got mad receipts. Hey, we might go live tomorrow. Depends. Unless I maybe travel down to Coachella or not. I'm not sure yet. Thinking about it. Tomorrow's Doja Cat. I really wanted to go today with Tyler, the Creator, but if we don't do Coachella tomorrow, then we're down. This person saying you a Drake hater. Hey, I like Drake's response, so yeah. Divinely, I love the sport of hip hop because I'm a writer and write novels. I really appreciate lyricism. Divinely, I would love to check out your novels. Love to check out your work. You know what I'm saying? You can always send us a DM to some of your links. We'll definitely shout you out because we know you support what we do. And I love the sport of hip hop too. I just like for it to be real. I don't want no fabricated, fake beef, you know? Favorite 3 rappers, Holly? Yeah, you should answer that question. Thank you. If your name is I don't know MYB, if I said that right, or IDK MYB, at least Beat Grade isn't biased. He respects Drake. Some of y'all just wake up hating Drake. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for the follow. Thank you. That's what it is, man. We keep it real. I respect all these MCs. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate any of them. I like Rick Ross. I like Kendrick. I like Drake. I like J. Cole. Future, yeah, he's all right. Here we go. That's where the hate's gonna start, right? When I start talking about Future, you know what I'm saying? But wait, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. Let me get my charger because, like I said, I was on this stream longer than I expected, and I was like, we just gonna be on here for like an hour. We almost going on 2 hours now, so I respect it, man. May have to go get my charger. Give me a second.
Say what? Make some noise for Jasper.
All right, we got that Tyler playing in the background. Interesting that Tyler the Creator is getting ready for his mic at the same time I'm getting ready. I'm still here with y'all. Had to get my charger. Oh, by the way, don't know if that hater is still on the call, but just to let you know, see like how YouTube respects me so much. I got this charger right here for my phone. It's a portable charger given to me as a gift from YouTube. So don't forget to go check me out on YouTube, y'all. Tyler the Creator has 4 minutes left on stage. Cool charger right here. But it only lasts for a little bit, so I make sure I got to get the backup too. Thank you guys for the hearts though. I thank you guys for tuning in. Hold on, let me get the other. Yeah, man, this is a real hip hop discussion, yo. We talking about some realness right now, right? So we might as well keep it going. Thank you for the likes coming in, man. Future is not a lyricist like Travis Scott. Couldn't agree more.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Well, I got you.
Couldn't agree more.
Listen, before I do this...
Oh, thank you so much, Divinely, for the gifts. I appreciate you.
To everyone who...
Much love to you. You're beautiful.
To all y'all niggas
I love you. Thank you so much.
And to everyone who just happened
Let's see here.
to get your attention.
Adrian says, I'm a hater. Oh, Eminem is goated.
Clean my dick and go to sleep because I'm sweating.
Okay. Do we have to talk about Eminem
Home safe.
right now?
Do Molly and end up in an orgy. Please use a condom because niggas is dirty.
Tyler just said if you end up in a... Okay, I can't repeat that. I can't repeat what he just said.
Some of y'all know what this is.
Rick Ross barely... Yeah, he did. Yeah, you're right. Raz Pico, thank you for the comment. You're right about that. Future just be yapping. You get a pass. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think Future is the most overrated rapper. But, well, no, Lil Wayne. But, no, maybe Future is good. You know, because I'll say this. When I found out that Future actually wrote Drunken Love for Beyonce, I was like, oh, Future did that? Oh, okay. I guess I gotta respect him then. So maybe Future's like a really great a great writer. You know, I'll give Future that. He could probably write songs. Yeah, you're right. Good point, Aiden. Future is not a lyricist like Travis Scott. Just good at producing a sound. I agree with you because they're not even really rapping. What they're doing is they're just doing like auto-tune. It's lit. It's a dope beat right there by Tyler. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Thank you for your comment, Jay. Everyone's considered a hater if they don't agree with the type of rap that you like. Like if I say, oh, Lil Wayne is not in my top 10, then all of a sudden I'm a hater. Like, oh, you hating, dog. You hating. Lil Wayne is one of the top 10 rappers of all time. Not to me. Not to me. All your songs sound the same. You ain't talking about nothing in any of your music. To me, I'll say this. A rapper has to have some type of substance in his lyrics. Hey, Holly, I see your quote about Cash got in the way. I feel like that's for every rapper. And to be honest with you, I think that that's the issue that's happening with Drake right now, is that he's just got, I won't say too much money because you can never have too much money, but someone said Chance the Rapper. Or Holly, you said Chance the Rapper, okay. And thank you again, Divinely, for the lightning bolt. Much love, appreciate you. The ice cream, the lightning bolt, the heart puff, the TikTok. That's what it's all about, man. We got to support each other, you know what I'm saying? Love you. Thank you for that. Much love. Drake really not the only guy I really look out for when dropping. Only correct wave, 2000s, Eminem, Wayne, Drake, Big Three. Okay. Future is a plant. I could kind of see that because where did he come from? He kind of seemed like he just kind of came out of nowhere. You know, isn't it interesting? Like back in the days, and let me go to the comments and then. I knew when I brought up Future, I knew you guys were gonna start going crazy in the comments over Future, man. Like, did you see the article where GQ magazine said that Future is one of the greatest rappers of all time, or he is the greatest rapper? I was like, yo, man, the industry plant. Hold on, let me grab my charger. I said, are y'all serious that you're gonna say that Future is this, man? Like, come on, man. We both know that that is completely false and completely incorrect. Yeah, Future is the best when he's smoking a blunt. I know, got my little vape over here too. Wait. Tyler's still rocking it right now, man. He's putting on a good show. Thankfully. Hold on. Ooh, he just used some strings and made it look like he's walking up the wall. Smart. What if he would have fell right there? Thank God he didn't. But like, yeah, I don't know if you guys are watching the Coachella in the background. Redman, Method Man, one of my favorite rappers. Lil Wayne's remixes are good. Monster, okay. And literally every time he dropped an album, he went #1. True. I like the Carter, one of the Carter ones. I like the Police Officer. The ooh, ooh, ooh. I can't sing it right now, but you know, the sing it like a cop car. Like, that's one of my favorite Lil Wayne songs. But, oh, God, come on, Aiden. Come on, Aiden. I like you, man. Don't say stuff like that, man. Lil Wayne's bar play is not better than J. Cole's by far. Not at all, man. Come on. Come on. Stop cap. Stop with that, man. I know you must be joking. Hold on. You must be joking. Because there is no way that is true. There is no way. Hold on. Get my glass of water. You're right. I should have one of you guys jump on the call. Been talking for like nearly 2 hours. I'm gonna run this Tyler the Creator set back. It looks like it was a good performance. I didn't really watch it because we on the stream, but I'll say this, y'all. Hold on. It looks like he put on a good show. Well, it looks like TikTok just did what they did again where they flagged us. So it looks like we're going to probably lose a lot of followers. I'm not sure why, because all we did was just say Tyler the Creator. Why would they flag the video? So we're probably going to lose a lot of followers now. TikTok just flagged the live like always. But It seems like when we get to like the top mode, like when we start like getting like 2 hours in, then all of a sudden they're like, oh, flag it, flag this topic. It's like TikTok. All we're talking about is hip hop here. That's all we're talking about is rap. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like they don't want us to talk about rap. So I think a lot of y'all that joined probably gonna have to jump off this call in a minute because I see that TikTok is now trying to suppress the video. But for those of y'all that are still in here with me, you know, let me get a 1 or a yes or something like that. For those that are still here, that we're talking about the truth, where we're talking about the real. Damn, sucks too that TikTok did that, man. Because like now they're trying to kill it. Where I feel like we were getting somewhere with this, man. I really do. Someone said that I should just jump back on. Okay, thank you guys for saying that, man. This is the second time that they did this, man. Like that they they restrict the live, man. Hold on. They don't even give you a warning. Like you could give us a warning at least. I'll tell you what, I'll go to 2 hours. We've been on this call for an hour and 55 minutes. Thank you, Ray, for your support. Thank you, Holly. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, T-Dot. You guys must all be over 18. If you're under 18, thank you, Divinely. Thank you, IDK. Thank you so much, Ray. I'm going to be doing more. If we don't jump back on tonight, we'll definitely do one tomorrow. I think we'll do one. I try to do ones like Sundays around, I think, 2 p.m. Eastern time. So we try to do it like that. But thank you guys, man. We'll get it going because, yeah, I see that they're trying to. I see TikTok is trying to do what they do, man. They're trying to do what they do. Thank you so much, Ray, for the roses, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll stay on with you guys for a few more minutes because I like to get this live to 2 hours officially. We're at about an hour and 55 minutes. So let's just go ahead and hold on. Let's go ahead and just push it. We ain't gonna let TikTok. We're not gonna let TikTok ruin the show. You know, it's funny too because like. Speaking of which, you got all this dumb stuff happening on this app. I mean, sometimes there's some cool stuff that happens on the app. Like, I do like the feature. I like the algorithm. They pushed a lot of our content out. But, you know, it's like, come on, man. Like you were saying, Ray, about the people just doing the challenges, which I understand TikTok wants you to do that because that's how they make money. But it's also like... It's just like it's turning people into robots. Do y'all feel that? Like, I feel like a lot of these apps are just turning people into like robots, and they're just doing stuff like those, like that one person, you know, the thanks for the glizzy, thanks for the glizzy, thanks for the glizzy, and it's just like, yo, man, NPC characters, right? And I know it's entertaining because we like to make fun of these people, but it's like, come on, man, some of us have got to like. Do something much more important and use these social media platforms and these tools to do more important things, I think. And it's just interesting how TikTok will give restrictions, or other social media apps do similar things, but like to where we're just having a conversation about hip hop. I don't know what the part was that they thought they needed to restrict this video, but it's just like, and thank you, Jay, for the share. Appreciate you. But it's just like, yo, why are you trying to block the message? You know what I'm saying? That's why it helps when you guys follow, you guys like, you guys help, because we're out here pushing the message. You know what I'm saying? So I thank you. You know, since they cut off people that were under 18, I'm sure that hater got deleted because I could tell by his attitude that he was definitely under 18. It's probably some 12-year-old kid up on here hating. Thank you, Holly False 231 again for you. It's funny how TikTok just sent me a message saying, encourage more viewers to share and share your video. I wish we could, but you restricted it. Yeah, right, Anthony? Tell them don't watch me. Yeah, true, yeah. You know, that's how it goes. And thank you again, Ray, for the roses. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate you your support on this stream. We want to keep it real, and I hope you guys are going to go and stream the Tyler the Creator set at Coachella, because from what I see, it looks like it's fire. It was fire, man. Okay, people got to stop worshiping artists. You think 369 win? Appreciate that comment. Yeah, you're right. I know, right, Ray? It's weird. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, yes, the internet is definitely making things happen, man, which is just doesn't make sense, man. You think 369 win? Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate you. And, you know, we probably will get a Kanye diss track. I mean, you guys know that Kanye put up that post where he basically said that he feels like he watched Kendrick on that song No More Parties in LA and a few other things and watched Drake. Yes, thank you, Ray. I do think that. Thank you, T. Dot. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, thank you for the like too, Anthony. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy trying to have these conversations, man, about hip hop. It's really crazy, man. But yeah, we're gonna probably try to do it, man. Like, I'm gonna try to be back up on here. I don't know. We might do tomorrow. It depends upon how it goes. But like I said, most Sunday afternoons, for those of you that are in the States, I know sometimes we get people from like Europe, people from all over the world, which is dope. I had some people from Amsterdam that were in here. So yeah, thank you, man. Because we always gonna talk about this real hip hop. Maybe we'll start it a little earlier than Coachella. So those of you that want to watch Coachella too, because you guys should be watching the Tyler the Creator set. I think that Tyler the Creator is actually bringing real hip hop to Coachella, because Coachella, let's talk about this real quick for a minute. What time, Holly? I'm not too sure. Usually we do 2 p.m. Eastern time. So, you know, it's like 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, or 11:30-ish, 2:30-ish. But we'll see. We'll see. Should do song request and reaction. That's a good idea. Thank you for that idea. If you jump on the next live, IDK please share that thought with me. Yeah. I don't know if that question was for me, Ray, or for the person that you were communicating with. Why can't people worship an artist if they want to? I think it's just the over celebrity worship. The over celebrity worship is what people are a little worried about. And then not only that, but then and I'm gonna go and check some of your guys' content. Because, you know, when people start following me, I just want to let you know, I go back and I like a lot of the stuff that you guys do too. So yes, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm always looking for new artists to hear. I'm always looking for new artists. Well, you know, people have been worshiping celebrities since the beginning of time. I mean, there was a time where, you know, in Roman times, in Egyptian times, we looked up to the kings and the queens and the pharaohs. So, you know, what's going on today with celebrities and all that, it's really this similar thing of what was going on back in royal times, or in those majestic times where we always worshipped, you know, and idolized the princes and the princesses. So this is the reason why, and it said that they looked at the pharaohs as gods back in Egypt. So come on, man, you don't think that Beyonce, Jay-Z, and all of them know what they're doing? Of course, man. When they make these certain poses and they do these certain types of concerts and they have this imagery, I mean, come on, we all saw the Super Bowl, right? Did you see Alicia Keys' outfit at the Super Bowl? Like, if that's not a symbolism of whatever it was, I forgot. There's a verse in the Bible where a lot of people were pointing out that her whole dress, the woman with the red scarlet, or the woman with the red dress, or some shit like that. I forgot what it was, but basically saying that some people were saying that the way Alicia Keys' symbolism was at the Super Bowl was very similar to a biblical verse. Okay. To your favorite artist, listen to your favorite artist is basically worshiping. True. You got to have more opinions than that. I listen to a lot more music than just hip hop, though. I don't know about y'all, but I don't just listen to rap. I also listen to like rock music. I like jazz. I like R&B. Okay. Okay, I'm just reading some of the comments. Yeah, Jay-Z is throwing up the rock symbol. If you're talking about this symbol, but there is a picture where he's doing it right over his eye like that. And that is the Masonic symbol, obviously, with the eye, the all-seeing eye, and the pyramid. So, you know, Doja Cat is tomorrow. But hey, her album Scarlet I thought was all right. They're entertainment only, like wrestlers. T-Dot, do you feel the same way about Drake? Hold on. Do you feel that Drake is only an entertainer as well? I feel like TikTok, when you do these live streams, I feel like they have like a way of watching you. You know? Like they're like watching me somehow, some way, like in a different way, like knowing something. I don't know. I feel paranoid sometimes when I do these live streams. But cause you know, oh yeah, let me tell you guys about a controversial rapper. What about Immortal Technique? What y'all know about Immortal Technique? You know? I feel like Drake hasn't tried on an album since More Life. Like his quality has dipped. I completely agree with you, man. I didn't even really like that album, to be honest with you. I forgot about that album because wasn't he saying like, oh, it's a compilation album. It's not really an album. And thank you for all y'all that are still here with us, man. We had like 100 people or more that were on this call, but they cut off like 50 of them because we got restricted. We got flagged. We got flagged. But it's all good. It's all good. Hold on. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good because I feel like the 50 that we have in here right now are all real hip hop heads. Let me clear my throat. What are your thoughts on Diddy? Good question. Let me go ahead and answer that. My thoughts on Diddy. I'm going to tell you. I'm so glad you asked that question. So glad you asked that question. We know that back in the days when rap was first started, let me give you guys just a little bit of education before I jump out of here. Not saying that you didn't know, but I was around at this time, so I understand and I clearly could see what's going on with hip hop and music is frequency. You're absolutely right about that. You think 369 win. Thank you for pointing that out. Since the call is restricted, I guess I can go ahead and say that I was vaping. So, you know, excuse my throat for a second. Hold on, let me take a water. Man, what a week in hip hop, yo. We had J. Cole's Dreamville Fest last week, and then now we have Tyler the Creator at Coachella. Man, it is popping right now, I gotta say. Back in the days when rap first started, like, let's say, when it went mainstream. Let's not say when rap first started. It was in the 70s when rap first started. Maybe even before that. But let's just say that when rap became mainstream, it was like 80s, early 80s, right? Rap was a very male-dominant sport, okay? And it was all about, you know, who was the best, who was the rapper. But it was also about having fun. And then you had some female rappers like Salt and Pepper that people forget about that came out, I believe, like in the late 80s. Yes, you're right. Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh. That was all fun rap storytelling, right? But it was very male dominant and it was very non-gay, shall I just say. Even if some of these rappers were gay, they weren't saying it. And yes, Ray, I agree with you too. Kanye is definitely one of my favorite artists. Graduation, one of the best albums of all time. So, let me say this. Long story short, or to make a long story longer, shall I say, what happened is that over time, I started to see, as a young kid myself, because I don't know. I just feel like I've always been kind of highly enlightened. I already saw that hip hop was doing weird things. Like you had mentioned Holly False 231 about the East Coast and the West Coast battle. That whole thing was strange to me. Like I was like, why are these two rappers beefing with each other and creating this battle that's going on coast to coast? Because I didn't really listen to that rap. I was already listening to like Black Moon. I was listening to pretty much everybody, but at that time, it felt like a lot of New York rappers were just kind of getting along with each other. And then West Coast rappers, there wasn't that many at the time. You really just had like Ice Cube, you had NWA, but you had like who? Who was really like from the West Coast? I mean, Ice-T, of course, Ice Cube. Snoop Dogg didn't come out till like 93. So there was like a lot of rappers that weren't really from the West Coast at that time. At that time, it was like New York was just like dominating the scene, right? So then, yeah, we had Snoop, and then we had the West Coast, Tupac, of course, but there was that beef that kind of started or was starting. But just even before that beef had started, it actually felt like rap was real, but it was gangster. And you see, and this is the difference why that was a better era than today, in my opinion. Or really, it's the truth. Because back in those days, rappers sounded different. They didn't try to sound like each other. Whereas today, all the rappers sound the same. Like, if you got a sound that's hot, they all sound the same. Like, for instance, I was watching Coachella, obviously, today. And I watched Ice Spice's set, right? It was entertaining. And then I watched Coi Leray's set, right? It was okay. Entertaining. Didn't seem like it should be at Coachella, but whatever. But I felt like when I watched Coi Leray's set, it looked exactly like Ice Spice's set. What you could imagine. Lip syncing, twerking, having a bunch of dancers around you. They both just had the same thing. And thank you, Holly, for your comment. I appreciate you. So this is what I'm just saying that, and I'm kind of giving you guys like a brief history of hip hop, so you're welcome on this, because you probably won't hear this from too many people. I started to see in the late 90s when rappers like how we were saying Mos Def and then Black on Both Sides were talking about this in Reparation or whatever the song was. They were telling you that hip hop is going commercial now. Gangstar, man, there's so many rappers. Tribe Called Quest. I mean, come on, can we forget about Tribe Called Quest? One person asked me who are my favorite groups. Tribe Called Quest is definitely in that list. Women rappers don't even blow up off the music. There are exceptions. Most of them, it's just... Hold on. Interesting profile picture. I couldn't see you. Type Shizzle. Thank you for your comment. Yeah, they blow up for twerking these days. Oh, my bad. Gotta get my other charger. Give me a second. Alright. Had to get my other charger. Cardi B is cool, but like Kanye said, she's an industry plant. Okay. Oh yeah, started with Soulja Boy. Thank you. Yeah. Did you know that Soulja Boy got discovered on MySpace, right? For those of us that have been around, we knew about MySpace, right? Which was another social media platform that used to censor what I would do. So that's what I say, man. Like some of these haters jump into TikTok. And I'm like, man, I go back to MySpace days, dude. I've been doing this for a minute. I've been doing this before TikTok existed. Okay? So when people come in like, oh, you only have 5,000 followers. It's just like, dude, I've been doing this way before TikTok, homie. So let me say this. Soulja Boy got discovered on MySpace, and you're right. When Soulja Boy came out with the Superman and all that, and doing the and he had the stupid glasses on with the hat, and the white t-shirts, the oversized white t-shirt. I was like, yeah, man, that's the destruction of hip hop right there, man. That was the downfall of it. That was the record industry putting that trash shit out. Excuse my French. And now look at Sexy Red and Lil Wayne. Even though Lil Wayne was kind of out too doing that, you know, you really got to put that on Lil Wayne because Soulja Boy came after Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne was doing all that hot boy stuff. Hot boy, I'm a hot boy. Man, that shit was whack, yo. That shit was whack. Like, I'll give Lil Wayne props that I think he got better over time. But that early shit, that hot boy shit was whack. I thought it was. And I still think it's whack to this day. You know, I know a lot of people like Manny Fresh, but how is an entertainer got more money than your hard labor working essential workers? It don't make sense. True. Well, I'll tell you why. I've always thought about it. It's the same reason why athletes make more money than most people. It's because, Holly, yeah, your comment's interesting. They were kissing. Because people like to be entertained. That's why. That's just the truth. People like to be entertained. So if people are they're willing to pay money to be entertained. People don't want to pay a lot of money to go learn some shit. They'd rather pay a lot of money to go to a Beyonce concert. You know, people want to be like, you know, or watching sports. I used to really get into sports, and I still do. Somewhat. But I don't watch sports like the way I used to anymore because I understand that sports are now a distraction. They're meant to distract you. Because if you think about it, man, you got all these games going on, and you could, like, if you're into the NBA or you're into the NFL or you're into soccer or you're into baseball, you could watch the game like, oh, this team's playing at 12 o'clock. The next team is playing at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. And then there's another game that's playing at 5 o'clock. And then your team is playing at 7 o'clock, right? And then if you sit back and you think about it, you just spent like 8 hours of your whole day watching sports. You could have been spending that 8 hours figuring something out, figuring out a way to make some money or do something else. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't enjoy your leisure time, but there's some people that just do that every single day. And if you do that every single day, it's moderation, bro. That's the key to life, like we say. Thank you for the amen. Yes. Yep, distract the masses, man. Pay for the government. Do I miss church? I never really got into church. You're going to have me go off on a whole nother discussion. That'll be another discussion. We'll talk about religion because we can get into that too. We can get into that too one day. I mean, come on, man. We know about the war. I don't even think I could talk about this on TikTok. Some people I heard, I'll just say this real quick. Some people I heard say on Twitter that this whole Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and Rick Ross beef is really just a distraction from what's going on over right now with the war. Did you hear that they just did a strike today where people are saying that we are on the potential of a WW3? I don't even know if I could say it because I already got the live already got flagged. And thank you, Divinely, for your comment. I think you were on the last live. You saw where we got flagged on the last live. So now it's like these lives keep getting flagged. So I don't know if we can really talk about what's going on in other sides of the world right now. But yeah, man. It seems like a distraction. So let me bring it back to the hip hop. Give me a second. I'm going to come back to your Diddy. I didn't forget about Diddy. What I'm trying to say this is that I believe that there's a whole bigger picture going on around the Diddy thing right now, man. There's a whole bigger picture going on. It's not just what we see right now. It's not just the sex or, the freak-offs, shall I say. It's not just that, man. He's not the only one in the record industry that has done that or that is still doing that. And let me say this. A lot of these people that are in the record business, they know darn well what they are getting themselves into. Not only that, a lot of them sign up for this. Diddy has the power to make you a star. You're going to tell me that Cassie didn't know that when she was 19? That she didn't know that? And let me ask a deeper question. Where were the parents at? Yeah, that's right, Divinely. You don't cause trouble because you don't want to bother nobody, right? La di dee da dee da. We like to party, that's right. Yeah, Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick. Yeah, I seen Slick Rick perform once. He's pretty cool. Just reading some of the comments. Hold on. Who sold their soul? Who are you talking about? Jay-Z? Hold on. Is that who we're talking about? Oh, by the way, Tyler the Creator brought out Childish Gambino at Coachella. I missed that part. Right here. Or Donald Glover. Is it Childish Gambino, Donald Glover? Get my soda, get my Red Bull. I think you guys got me having to get a Red Bull. You see, I'll just say this real quick. Because let me tell you guys something. I can go deep with these topics, man. This is why it's interesting to me when some people try to say like they want to debate with hip hop. They don't really want to debate me with hip hop though. But you know, they just talk trash online like, oh yeah. And then I'll be like, well, let's debate then on it. And then they disappear, right? Or they don't want to show their face. But let me say this though, man. See, I'm here and I'm showing my face. And I'm talking about it. You know why? Because I know what I'm talking about. That's why. Like, I breathe this, okay? I've had friends of mine tell me that, man, you quote hip-hop like Bible verses. Like, I know, oh, Common said this in chapter 362 of his verse, line 1. You know, but it's like, I'm not really out here trying to quote rappers' verses because I rap myself. So I'm not really out here learning other rappers' verses. Okay, I write my own verses, just like you, Divinely. I'm a writer too. Okay, you guys see some of my videos. Go check some of my videos out. Like I sit there and I come up with the idea, I come up with the thoughts, and then I write the videos. Beyonce from the H-Town. Yep, that's right. She's from Houston, Texas. So it makes sense that she's doing a country album. So let me say this with Diddy, man. Real quick. Because I think it's important that we talk about this. I wanted to talk about this on TMZ. This is probably why they didn't give me the story on TMZ, because they were afraid that I was probably going to be too controversial. You know, that's the problem I have sometimes. Probably one of the reasons why I got kicked off of Instagram, for being too controversial. But let me say this, man. I think that the whole Diddy conspiracy is more of an attack on hip-hop culture. They're trying to shame his character by not only saying that he did all these horrific things and that he sexually, or sorry, I can't say that word, he essayed a lot of people and did stuff like that, but I think it's also the fact that he's black. He's a black businessman. He's very successful. He's rich, very powerful. He's made a lot of people successful. He's been on the charts. He's been controlling and dominating the record industry, not just in rap, but I also believe like in R&B and in some other things too. Also in fashion with the Sean John. So Diddy or P. Diddy or Puffy, however you want to say it, he is a mogul. He is a hip hop mogul, and they are, yes, you are right, Holly. They are trying to destroy him and destroy his character. And they're not just trying to destroy him. They're trying to destroy his image to make an example, like you just said. They are making an example out of him, and they are just showing you like this is what rap music is all about, that you guys are gay. If you guys notice, they ain't doing this in country music. You don't see no country stars wearing makeup. Men. You don't see no country star males wearing makeup. You don't see no male country stars painting their fingernails. You don't see that in country music. And where's the mainstream going right now, right? Where's it going right now? It's going to country music. Didn't J. Cole say this at Dreamville? He said this at Dreamville. So country music is what's becoming the mainstream now. Okay? And so basically, maybe Beyonce already knew this. Maybe this is the reason why Beyonce came out with what was it, Country Carter or Texas Hold'em, all those songs. Maybe she saw that this is where it's going. So she's like, okay, I see what y'all are doing. So in a way, maybe Jay-Z and Beyonce are like, okay, we're the two black billionaires. We're the two black people of power. We see what they're doing to hip hop. Jay-Z said this at the Grammys, right? We see that y'all are overlooking us. We like y'all. Even when we boycotted y'all, we still watched. We just want y'all to get it right. You know, like why is Taylor Swift winning album of the year? Well, I'll tell you what, man, country music has changed. IDKNYB, if I'm saying your name right. I just want to say I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, it took me a minute to get that. Now I think I got it. I don't know. Maybe, right? I think that country music is kind of like hip hop now. It's kind of fusing together. Hip hop and country are going together. Like R. Kelly, like Bill Cosby. Exactly. And let me ask you a question, T. Dot. Is it a coincidence that all these people are black? How's that a coincidence? How's that a coincidence?